Where do you see the gondola at Maple Leaf Gardens, Gunner?
You think I'll have fun there? Do I need to give them 48 hours notice for the skydive? All right, 2-0. A little bit of a bouncing around down there. Rick Sealing. Oh, Gene Carr goes in for the moment. 2-0, the Penguins. And running up the ice with it is Sealing. Off the left side, leaves a drop pass for Savard, and it's intercepted by Kehoe. Kehoe's really getting wise. Look out, breakaway. Go on in there, Rip. Sure, got him.
What a goal.
He wrapped it right to him. What a play by Kehoe. 3-0 Penguins. He lit up the lights on Broadway.
Well, I had to deny back behind the play because Gene Carr and Rick Martin were just getting ready to go into it. But here's Kehoe, and he goes to the backhander. You don't see too many guys with real strong backhanders, and it looks like it goes right between Edwards' legs, right between the pads. So Kehoe scores his second goal of the game, 10th of the year, and that goal comes at 9:20. A very, very big goal for the Pens. We might have to dig out the Taro information any minute now, Gunner.
I'm going to tell you onside, intercepted by Tommy Edger. Watch number 2, Tommy Edger. Mahovlich now swings it up forward and driving and splitting in. Beautiful try there by Price. All right, Hamilton, and we finally got the goal. Look at how mad Palmatier is. Mahovlich and all the company, and they're in there really going at it. What really set it up is the way Hamilton went sliding in there, and then from that time on, they just kept peppering till we got it.
Jim Hamilton makes a great move. Now he'll take the shot. There's the initial shot. It's up high. Palmatier doesn't have any idea where it is. It tries to knock down. John Pronovost moves in. He'll take the shot. Can't get it. Now Mahovlich got the whole net, and he goes to the backhand. That's the experience. Knows.
Somebody get some, will you? You'll try to leave a trailer. Mahovlich has it. Come on down the ice, Big Pete. Coming over off the left side is Hamilton. Hamilton skating up in there. Shoots for the net. Can't get it. Here's Mahovlich. Gets it again. And we get it in the goal. We got it in the goal, baby. We tied it up. How's that grab you, sportsman?
All right. A new hockey game at 3-3.
Look at Johnny.
Pronovost. What a big goal. And everybody's watching Mahovlich. We'll get a look at it here. Here he comes, Mahovlich. Now over to Hamilton. Hamilton going in. He sees Pronovost, but he can't get it across. A good block there. Now Mahovlich picks up the rebound right in front. You never know what's going to happen. Bounces around, and John Pronovost just puts it in tic-tac-toe. It's in the net.
We got a little edge here now, if we can take advantage of it. Edger to Pronovost. Pronovost has it poked away from him momentarily. Back to Big Pete. In the corner, trying to get it right into the slot. There's Pronovost lurking in there. Mahovlich working around now, back out to Edger. Edger slams it, and a save Palmatier. This is the way they're working, and that's good to see them working like that. Mahovlich waited over on the one side. Tommy snaked around like a little trout right there in front of the crease. And then when he couldn't get in there and stay in there, they slipped it over the other side where the slap shot you just saw was taken by Edger. Now we have Carr and Edger, Mahovlich on the ice along with Pronovost. Draw. Oh, back out to Carr. Carr slap shot and kicked out of there. Mahovlich sends it over to the right side to where Pronovost has it. Got a rolling puck. Brings it out to Edger. Edger ranks it back to Pronovost. Pronovost up to Mahovlich. Mahovlich to Pronovost. Pronovost shot. Another shot this time. That was taken by, I think, McDonald, wasn't it?
Lowell McDonald. Good
yes, sir. Lowell took a pop at it. It's the first time I've seen Lowell get back out of here on the ice, so we're working. Johnny Wilson leading here 4-3, trying to get another one. Could be an awful big goal if we can get it right now. Let's see. 1:10 to go on the penalty. Carr swings it off the right side. Coming up, Mahovlich goes in. Slap shot. And it's up in the air. And it's loose. And Chapman takes a shot at it. And we're unable to get it in there. Chapman tried to get it. And Palmatier is able to freeze it again. How in the heck does he do it?
I don't know, but his luck's got to run out sooner or later. 6:45 remaining. And here it comes. Pete Mahovlich comes in, and he winds it up. He's going to drive it right through him. And there's the save. Goes up over. Palmatier quite can't handle that. It's loose. Chapman tries to drive it by him. It's still loose. McDonald, everybody moving into the crease there. When that puck goes in first, it's free game. The offensive player can go in after it, knock it in. But Palmatier rolled over, covered it up.
Another when Christmas is, what day of the year? All right, Williams is in the chat for a moment with Pronovost. Mahovlich sees it go off to the other side. Now Russ Anderson has it. Swings it up, kept in play there for a moment. Now, I'll tell you something. I thought McDonald was going to have a shot at it. Going for it, Salming to keep it in. Freezing it for the moment. Mahavlich. Now, Russ Anderson gets in the act. Coming around with it. Lanny McDonald right out to the point. Now out to Turnbull. Turnbull shoots it. They tried to deflect it, didn't get it. Here's Hamilton. Gets it by his man. Going back forward immediately is Dave Williams. 1:37 to go. Turnbull dumps the puck in. 4-3 Pittsburgh. Going back, Russ Anderson behind the net. Shaves the ice in a sudden stop. Comes on around. Gets it down and where Turnbull is cracked in between the nutcracker sweep. Coming out is Pronovo across the blue line. Now they ram into each other across the boards. Mahavlich muscles around. Denny Heron clears it off the right dasher. And Hamilton wraps it up toward the center. And kicking out with his skate is Mahavlich. Mahavlich comes across the red line. 1 minute to go. Or 1:10 to go. Dumps the puck on in there. And time could be our ally if we can keep the heat on the Toronto Maple Leafs. 4-3 the score, and here they come. Across the ice they go with it. Davey Williams 1 minute ago, and it's deflected very beautifully down there by Colin Campbell, who's playing the game of his life, and they get the tie goal on a deflected shot by Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald gets a deflected shot tie goal. You'll watch it again on the replay. There isn't a darn thing Heron can do about it. Only 54 seconds left in the period. Here's the replay. Williams sitting right in there. And McDonald gets his 20th goal. On
number 27, Darryl Sittler.
Sittler
number 22,
gets an assist, and Williams an assist.
In 1906.
So at 1906, they had tied it up. On a deflection. He was sitting right in the slot, and he just got a deflection. There's no way Heron could do anything about it. I'll tell you one thing. We owe that guy Tiger Williams a ripping for what he did, and he's going to get it before it's over. Maybe not tonight. Now Mahavlich's coming on. We got an argument. Pronovo, I think we're arguing somebody was sitting in that net. Pronovo is talking to the referee, Alf Lejeune. Now, Pronovo's gone off the ice. He's gone over to talk to John Wilson. I can't be sure, but I'm wondering if he was talking about whether somebody was in the net interfered with Heron in goal. And I don't know whether they could or not. They were all around the net. But anyhow, we're going to play with 50 seconds left. And they win the draw. Now, don't let them get it in there on it. Going back, Tom Edger. Heron leaves it for Edger. Edger swings it out, and they overshoot it. But Campbell has it. With 40 seconds to go. Tie contest, 4-4. Back to center ice, and with the puck now, Boris Salmon. Here comes a shot on goal. We win it. We got it. A beauty by Blair Chapman. He lit up the lights on Broadway. Show me all those gorgeous red bulbs. Hello, Daddy. How does that grab you? What a popper there by Blair Chapman. That's a little wedding present for Patsy. And for everybody. Take another look there. Look at old Blair Rackham. He breaks it right over the blue on his own. Got a rolling puck, got it straightened down, and then you racked it right by. Trying to drive in there was Brian Glennie. He couldn't do it. And this time, Paul Mateer, I think, committed himself too quickly. And that time, Mr. Chapman waited on him and racked him good. That's making it 2 goals in a heck of a hurry. 1 for them and 1 for the Penguins. Pronovo 2 goals and 3 assists. For Sittler a goal, 2 assists. They're the high point getters tonight. Now Pronovo's out there talking again to Alf Lejeune. I cannot be certain whether there was argument on the part of the Penguins that they interfered with Heron, but whatever it's about, forget it for the moment. 32 seconds to go. And drawing it'll be Sittler and Mahavlich. And they dump the puck in. 27 seconds to go. Going back for it, Bob Paradise. Paradise wheels over to Pronovo. Pronovo gets it out to the center, and it's picked up. I don't know whether it was touched or not. They may have an icing call here. They do. And so, 16 seconds to go. We got Palmatier. We got an open pantry. There he is. He's the goaltender, and there ain't nobody over on his side. So So that means we're going to see what they're going to bring out. They have Turnbull. They're going to face off on our side with 16 seconds to go. Turnbull on there with them also is Sittler. They've pulled all the stops here. Now Mahavlich is going to draw here against Darrell Sittler. Sittler is telling his man Salming to back up on the blue, where along with Turnbull they can probably drop it back to him and try for a slap shot. Now, here it comes back for the slap shot. Off the body she goes, going back for it. Mahavlich muscles it up, and it gets across the blue line. 5 seconds, 8 seconds to go. They shot on the goal, missed it. It hit the post. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I'm going to send it home to the airmail. We have knocked them off by the score of 5-4. Hey, Bassey, a mail-a-gram for you, my friend. I'm sending you 2 points from the Toronto Maple Leaf Garden. It could have been 6-4. We just missed the open pantry. Look at them going around down there. One wheel of a get-together. Look at let the pictures speak louder than the words on Boxing Night in Canada. Take a look at them as they're coming off the victorious Pittsburgh Penguins, ladies and gentlemen. Well, really going to be coming back shortly. The Penguins have knocked off the Toronto Maple Leafs 5-4. We'll be back with our wrap-up right after this.
Trying to clear out part of that lane. Anderson was trying to declare Vickers out of that crease. And now the linesmen jump in.
Well, Russ Anderson is always in there protecting that goaltender, and he had a little joust with him in the previous shot by Vadnais. Vickers came in just a little too close, and Anderson didn't waste any time, went right after Vickers. And now Bob Kilger, the linesmen are getting them separated, and they'll hand out the penalties here in a second.
Centering pass for Schultz, shoots and scores! Dave Schultz. Stick handling out in front of goaltender Wayne Thomas. Rick Keogh did a super job of controlling the puck and getting it out in front for the Penguins, and Pittsburgh draws first blood and takes a 1-0 lead.
Well, the shots are 11-3, but the Pens put the one in there that counts on the board. Rick Kehoe, Dallas Smith tying him up. Kehoe avoids it. Now the backhand pass out. Schultz takes. Now Thomas comes out, but Dave will just pull it around, tuck in the backhander for his 6th goal of the year, and that all-important first goal of the game, and the fans give him the Bronx cheer as the Pens light up the lights on Broadway.
The penalty box in now about 20 seconds. In the zone, Mahavlich. Shot, scores! Pete Mahavlich. Almost single-handedly with just a bit of a help on that right wing side off the boards. Mahavlich scores a power play goal for the Penguins, and Pittsburgh leads 2-1.
Well, somehow we should give an assist to former Penguin defenseman Don Ari, because Ari coughs it up, and Mahavlich gets the goal. Here you'll see him coming over. Now Ari has a chance, tries to knock it back, stays into Pittsburgh end, comes loose. Mahavlich goes in, just puts it ahead, winds up, and with that 6'5" frame, 210 pounds behind it, drives it right between Wayne Thomas's legs, and the Pens score the power play goal, puts them back on top, and for Mahavlich, number 16, number 13 as a Penguin.
It was the Penguins in Montreal at the Big Igloo tonight. We came up a couple short, I'm afraid, Steve.
I tell you, ordinarily you think 6 goals would win it, huh?
Except tonight.
Except tonight. It was a real shootout. The Penguins battled the Montreal Canadiens all the way tonight before 10,800 fans at the Civic Arena, but finally succumbed to the Big Red in a real shooting extravaganza, 8-6. There were 8 goals scored in the first period alone as Montreal started the scoring at 2:33 when Doug Riseborough gave them a quick 1-0 lead. The 8 goals in the first period tied a record tonight. Then the Penguins came back just 31 seconds later. Number 17 in white, Rick Kehoe, scored to tie the game at 1-1, the first of 4 times the game would be tied in the first period alone. Then, less than 2 minutes later, the Penguins took the lead for the first time. Jean Pronovost, number 19, who had 2 goals and an assist tonight, shot down the right wing to score and make it 2-1 Pens at 4:56 of the first period. Montreal tied the game again at 6:30 of the period on a shot by Yvon Lambert, and that made it 2-2. Montreal then took a 3-2 lead, but the Penguins came right back. Number 14 in white, Wayne Bayanchin, tied the game again at 3-3 at 10:42. But the real scoring had just begun as a total of 76 shots were taken tonight. It was tied at 4-4 after the first. Montreal led 7-6 after 2, and then the Canadiens got an insurance goal in the third period to put the game away. The final again tonight, Montreal over the Penguins, who play at Philadelphia tomorrow night. The Canadiens winning it 8-6.
As a matter of fact, it was a very thrilling game with Montreal taking the best of the Penguins 8-6 before 11,000 people, and in the very first period of action, it went off like a firecracker. It ended up tied up 4-4. Rick Kehoe, Jean Pronovost, and Wayne Bianchin and Pete Mahavlich all scored for Pittsburgh in the first period, and it was 4-4. In the second period, they had the two games by goals by Bianchin and Mahavlich were power play goals. Jacques Lemire opened the scoring for Montreal in the second period, and Cornwallis came in and made it 6-4. Pete Lee for Pitt made it 6-5. Cornwallis again 7-5. Pronovost got his second goal, his 20th of the year, and that's 9 years in a row he's got 20. And finally, it ended up with an 8-6 score, and they're going to Philadelphia tomorrow and home against Cleveland on Saturday. A very thrilling game. In basketball, you saw the wind-up try, and Lonsberry just went right down on his knees, and he's very effectively killed him penalty. There goes Mahavlich skating down again, trying to come around the left side. And Carr, another slap shot. It turned around. Pronovost scores. What a whistle shot. He nailed that one and lit up the lights on Broadway.
Well, that's a big goal because we were kidding with Mike Lang, our broadcasting partner. He's been in here to broadcast 5 games. This is the 6th tonight, and this is the first time we've ever scored in the Spectrum for him. So we told him that we'll get him the puck or the net or whatever when we get that first one. But that puts us back in the old hockey game because John Pronovost scoring his 21st of the year. Another power play goal for the Pens. This Pronovost just winds, takes the shot.
That was just a turnaround off that rebound. Beautiful.
And Pete Mahavlich getting right out of the road there, jumping over.
Asher racked into on the side. Flyers are having some pressure put on Kehoe. Couldn't quite get a stick on the puck in time to dump it up in there. Right on the slot, turnaround, Schultz try. And what do we got? The lights are on in Broadway.
And maybe Jimmy Hamilton picking up his first NHL goal. And look at this team come back. How many times have we seen it so far this year? Give up a couple goals, make a couple mistakes, but just keep coming, bouncing right back. Here'll be the shot. Schultz takes it. Jimmy Hamilton, yes, sir. There's the big one. Go get the puck on that one, Jim. His first NHL goal.
And keep Mr. Saville and Mr. Baz Bastien right where they are. Don't let them move. Puts it over to Kehoe. Kehoe back over to Hamilton. We've got a 1-on-1. Hamilton goes down, drives, and slides left side. Coming out is Kehoe. Coming on fast, Pronovost, Burroughs, and Mahavlich. And Spencer goes right to his man, right in front. Oh, how about that? Spinner slams it right by Perrant, and we're 3-3.
The Pens are alive and well. What a big goal.
Oh, how about the way old Spinner came off there, and he slid that right through the slot.
We've just scored 3 goals in 2 minutes and 24 seconds, and a puck, just a little loose handling, good checking by the Spinner, and he bounces around, and when he's that close to the goal, he knows what to do with it and lets it fly. And a Spinner with his
2:53, the goal scored by Jim Hamilton from Schultz and Kehoe, his first in the National Hockey League. And the Spinner, who has played exceptional hockey the last couple of weeks, replacing Blair Chapman, who's been out with the flu. Brian Spencer, unassisted at 3:49, unassisted, gives the Penguins a tie in the hockey game at 3-3. Now watch the Spinner. He's the one with the wild hair. Penn skate down, shot by Kehoe, rebound, and the Spinner pounds it in. And at 3:50 of the second period, and the Penguins had scored 3 goals within 2 minutes and 24 seconds of that second period, and all of a sudden it was a 3-3 hockey